All right, it says that we're live. I just wanted to do a quick video. I'm going to be deleting my last two. I think it was only two videos that I did on this. I'm going to be deleting those two videos simply for the fact that I'm just not interested in talking to the pod anymore. Praise I am channel. I'm just done. It's. I heard them talking about it on their last live stream, and a lot of assumptions. I mean, I think they talk faster than they listen. You have two ears, one mouth. Should listen a little bit more. But instead, you guys just assumed a lot of stuff of what I said in there. It was horrible, for one. So I commented. They said something about talking, like contact them, talk. Okay, so I contacted them, said I'd be more than willing to talk, and right away, every single time it seems like every single time that I post something, like a comment on one of their videos, it is instantly met with hostility, or so some kind of you get like a weird vibe from their responses, and it's just I'm just done with it. Like forget about it. Like I don't even want to talk to them anymore. Clearly, this peace and unity, or whatever they want to call it, it's very one sided. And yeah, I think we're just going to leave it at that. I'm not interested. So let's just keep it at that. I'm going to move on. I'm just going to unsubscribe to them. Really, at the end of the day, I'm not calling on anybody else to do that. This is just how I feel. Seeing that you're just met with hostility. I didn't do anything wrong to them. I really did want to talk to them. I want to kind of see if you could hash things out without making a bunch of videos about each other. And it seems like one side doesn't seem to be able to stop talking about Bill, right? Bill, thank the Lord, isn't talking about praise, isn't, making fun of him. Maybe some people in the comment sections, sure, that could be. But you're going to get those kinds of people, and that's the kind of division that this caused anyway. So this is the repercussions of everything, right? This is not a sympathy video or anything like that. I'm just done. I don't like being met with hostility when I'm trying to be nice. It's just it's a I don't, you don't even know what to call it. It's just weird, right? And I always did not like that hostility that they gave to people when they came on camera trying to explain certain things. Even back in the day, they didn't like certain people, and they were very hostile to them. Like they didn't even mention anything about works. They were just talking about the works that they do in the Lord, right? And they were met with hostility, and it's I never liked it back then. Um, like I forget which is one guy was that he came onto my channel as well, and then there was a kind of like a breakout on my channel with these two, and I knew what this guy was saying. It's not about works. He just likes talking about the things that he does in the Lord, and that these are the things that we should be doing, and we should. Okay, he is doing something that he should be doing in the Lord. Praise God. But instead, we're met with hostility. Hey, welcome here, Englishman. Awesome. Yeah, I'll check it out. I just figured I want to make a quick thing here about you know my thoughts on the whole thing. So I'll look at your comment as soon as possible. But thank you very much for responding. Okay. Uh, okay. I'm gonna have to let you know. I'm gonna see. I do have a lot of work that I want to do, and I'll try to see how far I get today because I am waiting for people to come in to do some work. We're doing some landscaping, and I need to remove a lot of stones for them and to build kind of like a retaining wall to put the dirt against. So I do need to have that finished for the guy who's coming just to do. It's not much landscaping, but at the end of the day, it is still landscaping, and I need to make sure that I get that retaining wall to hold the dirt back. So I will get back to you as soon as possible to see how I can do this, and then now that I know how to contact you, we'll just go from there then. So Thank you very much for reaching out, Ben. So I think I'm just done. I'm just not going to bother with the hostility. Um, you know, I'm not saying anything bad about their channel or anything like that. I left my comment. Keep fighting the good fight of faith and preaching the gospel of the grace of God and our Lord Jesus Christ and so forth, whatever. And just keep fighting the good fight of faith, uh, debating, having conversations, and hopefully that they're fruitful and edifying to the listeners. But uh, so I'm not going to speak ill of them. I'm not going to do any of that kind of stuff. I really don't care anymore at this point. Clearly, only one person was willing to listen, and yeah, let's just keep it at that. Because I've left like 3 comments, and every single comment's been met with hostility. I just don't like that. I'm sorry, I just don't like that one single bit. I have nothing but good intentions. I want to have things resolved. It doesn't need to be where now all you did was switch from bashing one group of people to bashing a different group of people, or bashing a different person. That's all that happened. I don't want to be a part of it, and I'm going to just move on from this whole thing. So that's going to be it. As far as I know, I don't think I have anything else that I want to say, really. But yeah, I guess I was going to mention something too, because I got an alert just a little while ago about Smokey leaving a comment on my video. I'm not afraid to debate or have a discussion with him. Doesn't really matter to me. But his assumption as to what I was trying to say there is quite alarming. Like, to have a debate on morals, subjective and objective morality. What makes you think that that's an objective morality that I was talking about? Maybe that's me. I don't like the cussing and the swearing in videos. That's me. I don't like it. So it'll be a very short debate. Let's just say that. Did you assume I was objectively saying this, or did you care to ask? Didn't care to ask, clearly. I know what the difference between subject and objective morality is. This is what I don't like. I cannot play videos in front of my kids the way that you guys talk, because it is absolutely disgusting. A lot of that stuff is just absolute filth. I cannot play it. There's a reason why you don't walk into churches anywhere and they use that kind of language. And I can guarantee you, none of you, if you go to a church, I have no idea, or if you get together and have fellowship at a house church, or however you guys do it, I don't know. I highly doubt that your language is like this. So, yeah, it'll be a very short conversation. I know what I think, and that's me personally. I don't like that kind of stuff. Because yes, we are in the world, but we are not of the world. I hear a lot of atheists, and it's just absolute trash. And I think using cleaned up language gets through to people a little bit more. I shut people off when they start swearing. Like, it's not that edifying, right? It's not that fruitful. But that's me. Now, if you think there's some fruit in using the GD word and F this and F that, and even if the free grace God is true, F God, F the Holy Spirit, F Jesus. Really? That's what an atheist would say, isn't it? Even if God exists, they wouldn't worship him, right? It's kind of like an atheist. It's weird that they would kind of lean towards an atheistic argument. So if you loved God, let's just say you did love God, Smokey, right? And he ended up being the free grace God, you wouldn't love him anymore? That he was the God of all grace? That he seals you until the day of redemption no matter what you do? Like Solomon? That Solomon would be a son unto him and he would be like a father unto him? Do you think that God was a crappy father with Solomon? Is that objective or subjective morality by you stating stuff like that? Like, that was absolutely disgusting. That's me. Maybe it isn't to everybody else. I don't know. If God is a conditionalist, that you can lose your salvation, I want to worship that God if I'm wrong. However God is, that is how I want to worship it. However he works things out, however he has his word written out. Now, if I'm missing something, I want to know, because I want to know the truth. Clearly, if you are just, nope, nothing to do with the God of it, nothing to do with the God of all grace, right? Nothing to do with him. The one that can keep you and preserve you, no matter how much of a filthy, animal or whatever that you are, sinner. No matter how much you sin, he keeps you because you are his child. Nope, don't want that God. Don't want him. Seems that God, in your eyes, had more grace in the Old Testament than he does in the New Testament. But is that objective or is that subjective, Smokey? No, I'm not staying on here very long, Smokey. Sorry for that. But my main thing was, and I don't want to prolong this video much longer anyway. I do have stuff to do. My main thing is I'm dropping it with praising them. They can do their thing. I know what Tom has been saying on other channels. I know what he comes to do on News Unit's channel. I forget which other one that he was on. He didn't want any more of that negativity, but then that's all I heard when he dropped into those videos. It seems like everybody was just feeding him negativity. It's just a different group of people doing the same thing that he claims was just happening on Bill's channel. So you didn't really change anything. It's just the group of people. That's all that you changed. And that's just me. Is that objective or subjective? I'll let somebody else determine that. But yeah, it is what it is, and I'm just not. I don't like I'll just end it with this. I don't like being met with hostility. And every single reply that I've gotten, and all I want to do is just actually create some peace and unity without creating any division among any group, but just every single time the reply is met with hostility and some weird assumption. I don't know what they're assuming, but some weird assumption. Yes, and dude, I did have a channel, The King's Table. It got taken down. This is my backup channel. So no, I'm not trying to lurk anywhere. Everywhere I go, I use my account. I don't have any sock accounts. I don't do any lurking. If I'm there and there's something interesting to talk about or to comment on, I will do it. Why didn't I come into your room yesterday? Because you guys have a late live stream. I have never come into your live stream that late. Unless it might be on a weekend. Then I might do it. But during the weekday, I do not come on live streams that late. I've continuously said that even my previous channel, I wish you guys would do earlier stuff because that way I could come on. But I can't because I have a house of people that sleep. And plus, I got to wake up early in the morning. I don't want to get 3 or 4 hours of sleep. And it's hard for me to wake up and then I have a crappy day all day. I don't want to do that. Okay? That's it. I have never had a sock account. I've had 2 at the most, and that was the King's Table channel and this one. And I didn't even have this one that long. I made this one. I think I had this account, but I never used it. This was just a family account, really, where anybody that, when my kids didn't have accounts, they could just go on there because I didn't want my feet bombarded with weird, songs or cartoons or whatever that they were doing on there. I just didn't want it to be bombarded with that, so that's pretty much it. It's your friends that don't want peace, Frank. Yeah, actually, I do believe that they do want peace. Praise did it very wrong. I'm just going to say that flat out, Smokey. Praise did this very wrong. He came into it, and it was not a godly way. Nobody's going to convince me otherwise. They could have gone to Bill and just said, hey, you know what, we want to change our channels, blah, blah, blah. Let Bill know. And if Bill would have said, no, then I want nothing to do with you guys, blah, 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 then you know what I would have said? Bill, just let them go. They want to do what they want to do on their channel. But luckily, I saw how everything was done. I saw what Praise was saying. F Bill, I don't know what the first stream that they did that they came out, he was putting Bill down. Peace and unity, right? That's the only thing I have an issue with. That is the only thing I have an issue with. How they did it. And then going on to other channels, putting him down, gossiping. Oh, the thing that he was trying to let go of, right? But like I said, Smokey, I thank God that Brother Bill hasn't been doing the same to Praise. Sure, Bill is going after you, Smokey. Okay, that's you, Smokey. But Bill ain't going after Praise. And I thank him for that. I really, really do thank him for that. They could have had, up until that point, did they say anything to Bill like, hey, we don't like this gossiping, we don't like this backbiting, we don't like this, and we don't like that? No, they actually stoked the fire for the most part. And then, oh, I'm going to stop. Then you shit all over him. No, that's sorry, I just don't accept that. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to argue with you in the side chat, and you clearly are ignorant of Bill's MO with a Dirty 30 stream he set up against Praise before Praise released the tribal short. No, Smokey, I'm not ignorant of that. This is the thing. Yes, Bill was going to do an attack video, but thank God he didn't. Thank God that he listened. Do not make this worse. This is Praise, okay? Do not make this worse. You guys are both free grace. You guys both believe it, and you guys are both passionate about it. Do not attack. And he listened. So I am so thankful that he did. Yes, I do know about that video. I'm not ignorant about it. I saw it as soon as, I don't know if it was as soon as he posted it, but I saw it and I was like, oh no. And then I saw, I think, I think I contacted Praise before he even put out the tribal video and said I wanted to talk to him. And then I was met with hostility in the comment section. Ray was accused of some kind of a lie. I don't know. Dude came out with me with hostility, and I'm just like, I just want to talk to you guys privately. Every single one of them should have calmed down, and only one person did. And that was Bill. So I commend Bill for that. Smokey, I do have moral ground. Sorry. It's just simple fact. I do have, Bill took the higher ground on this one. If he would have made an attack video, I would have gone after Bill. I would have said, don't do this. Just take it down. Just take it down. Just don't even bother. Because how Praise was shitting on Bill when they first came out on the stream that evening, because Bill was obviously sleeping. That evening, he was shitting on Bill already. He could have just said, you know what, we hope Bill the best. We don't want any part of that anymore. We want to move on with peace and unity, apparently, right? Right, Smokey? Peace and unity? So we wish him the best, you know, that whatever he does and him moving forward, but this is the direction that we want to take our channel, blah, blah, blah. If Bill would have exploded at Praise for that, I would have gone after Bill and said, no, they have a right to do with whatever they want with their channel. Like, it's not right for you to complain. They want to reach people, and they cannot reach people very well, and if they can't talk to anybody, or if they don't, you know, if it's a, you know, whatever. I don't know why they didn't. Actually, I didn't know you guys back then. I'll just say that, Smokey. I didn't even know you guys. I think I saw one of your videos back in the day, and that's when this guy named Watchman D came on. I think his name was Watchman D, I do believe. And that was only through Bob that I actually knew about your channel. I didn't even know nothing about Bill at that time. I'm a Frankie come lately. Like, I don't know anything. Why do you think I was so cordial with you on Dave's channel? You met me with hostility. You didn't even know anything about me. I was very cordial with you. I like having cordial conversations. I talked to you, and guess what? Bill did not say nothing about it. Because I'm not going to shit on Bill while I'm talking to you. You guys can shit on him all you want. I just want to call it a decent conversation. That's all I ever wanted. A decent conversation. I go on, when everybody was, when Bill and Praise and Dude and all them were shitting on Veckel, I was going on Veckel's channel. That's how I am. I don't want to be told who to talk to and who not to talk to. Either by Bill or by Praise's group. I'm not on there. And like I said, the things between you guys are the things between you guys. I'm not involved with that kind of stuff. No, I do not ever talk personally with Bruce. I do not ever talk personally with whoever that guy that Praise is making fun of a lot. I forget what his name is. He's that South Korean guy, I think. I do not ever talk to Rob Reed. I do not ever talk to any of these people. None of them. That is why I came with you, to you, being cordial, not attacking, even though I heard stuff, but I didn't meet you at that area, in that place. I want to meet you as somebody I don't know. That's what people do. I have a past, Smokey. Okay? I don't want to being brought up. My past, some people can do things and it goes away. I'm just gonna keep this very short because I don't like talking about it. Never have, never will. Oh shit. It's affecting me already. So I'm gonna just make it this very short. Um uh no no I'll just keep it at that. I don't want to talk about it, so yeah. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna move on with the conversation and probably shut down because I have to. Yeah, whatever they do, that's what they do. I've never been a part of that issue. That's years and years ago. So that's before I came on the scene. I'm just want to leave it at that. I just want to talk to people. That's it. So okay, so that's gonna be it. Hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll be taking down the last two videos. I'll take them down. Um, Maybe I'll do more debates and discussions when I have a computer instead of just my phone because it is getting hot already. So battery's running low. I'll have to plug it in. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Uh, Goodbye.